Hey, what is going on guys? Groge Gaming here. Welcome back to another Clash Royale video. I hope you all had a great Easter if you do celebrate it anyway. And for today's video, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going over my season, which I said I wouldn't take seriously, but I kind of accidentally did. But I didn't take it as seriously in the fact that I got too stressed out about it. I just chilled and kind of stayed up till 4 AM pushing. But yeah, so as you can see, I finished at 5,624 trophies, which is about 1,000, well, it's 1,319th in the world, which is a lot better than my previous season where I got super tilted and got really annoyed. So yeah, weird, chilled, but good season, if you know what I mean. And we'll be going over the deck that I used, a few replays, and maybe play a live game. Gonna open up the chest and just chill for a bit. So yeah, let's crack open this season reward chest. So we've got 7,000 gold. This doesn't matter at all, so we'll just go for that. Again, really doesn't really matter. I'll just take the archers just to fill those up a little bit. I'm going to take the flying machine just to get that closer to max in terms of cards. And then again, doesn't really matter, so I'll take the better option in terms of gold for the rocket. And we're going to get 2 legendaries. We're going to get a choice between 2 legendaries. Not the best in my opinion. I'll take this little bad boy, because I think that means it can go to level 3, which is okay. I can't complain with that. Ooh, this is definitely a tough one because both are very good at the moment, and I feel like Prince may be getting that nerf at some point. So I'll go for Expo and kind of work on that because that has a higher skill cap in terms of deck, so would be good to learn that and then have a level 8 Expo that I can push up with. We'll open up this magical chest too, so that's got 1,300 gold, some gobs, some mortar, some skelly barrel, some arrows, flying machine, which is okay, no legendary at the end, which is unfortunate, but we've got some more Expo, so that kind of tells me I need to learn Expo, definitely. Okay, so guys, this is the deck that I used to push up with last season. It's a 4.1 3 musketeer deck, and as you can see, it's a little bit different from some others in the fact that it doesn't have the ice column, it doesn't have a miner. It's purely just based on getting damage with, you know, minion horde, battle ram, and the musketeers. So there's no miner to chip. We've got the pump and the ice spirit, and then we've got these 2 Beatty style cards with the knight to provide a decent tank against these annoying princes and whatnot. Bit more DPS on defense too. So it's a really, really solid deck, and I just want to jump into a few replays with it because I was playing really, really well towards the end of the season. And as you can see, I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I won 6 in a row towards the end, and yeah, that's pretty good. So we will show this deck that is very, very popular at the minute, the Hog Mortar Bait deck. So we'll just kind of show how we beat that. And yeah, so this guy had already pushed up to 5,800 this season with his deck, so he's obviously a very, very solid player, and I had to be very smart about how I played. So with this deck, the thing you want to do is you want to get pumps down as much as possible, try and get a huge elixir lead, and form pushes that opponents just cannot stop. So went for the Goblin Gang and then immediately with the Knight so that he didn't get the zap value and was able to take out my gang very easily. I'm pretty sure he will... No, he's not going to log that actually. I'm surprised. Just watching the replay back that he didn't actually log that. We're going to pump up because the pump's back. The pump's in cycle now. And I believe, yeah, I go for a battle ram into the mortar because I want it to be able to do the damage that the mortar does with its charge. So as you can see, we do that. We get the zap. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, it doesn't get any damage, which is good. And I know at this point what his plan is. He's going to come in with a bit of a nasty push. So I'm going to have to kite with the Knight and then come in. I'm surprised he didn't zap at this point. I feel like a zap would have been perfect. And I'm trying to block with the battle ram to let my gang do as much work as possible. And that was okay. Against these Hog Mortar decks, you've really got to make sure you don't lose a tower. Because if you lose a tower, they will just sit back, they will defend, and it will be just so irritating. So as you can see, we're avoiding all chip at this point. I've got 1,000 health left on my tower. I've got to avoid the chip. And I give him the option here to hit the pump, because I felt like I'd rather he tried to go for the pump than to really go aggressive for my tower. So Knight coming in, minion horde, because I knew that that would probably surprise him, and it did. So he got no damage on the pump, no damage on the tower. Perhaps a little over-aggressive with the zap there on the Goblin Gang, but it's one of them. So yeah, I know he's coming in. I'm surprised he didn't go for a Minion Horde. He could have played that better. If he came in with a Minion Horde on top of that, I didn't have the zap ready and I wasted my Ice Spirit, so a little bit of a misplay from him. I'm already back to my pump, so I'm immediately going to pump up and then Minion Horde Ice Spirit onto the Hog, which is decent. So we're keeping that tower alive whilst gaining a big elixir lead, which is the goal. So at this point, with 30 seconds left of normal time, we're just going to split 3 musketeers, the 2 going down the most damage side. And I'm going to use the knight to distract the mortar while I go very, very aggressive in the left. Because the minion horde on top of the ram for him is quite difficult. He can't really get around that well. He doesn't have an eye. Oh, he does have Ice Spirit, but he doesn't, you know. And watch this, guys. The pump to save the day. Oh my god. Oh my god. I was panicking at this point thinking, oh no, I can't get my 3 musketeers down. He's going to get damage. So I'm going to have I'm going to have to just go for the pump and risk it. And it kind of worked out in a way. And what do we do here? Yeah, so I'm going to go Battle Ram in the left lane. And then I'm going to go Knight in the right lane. And check it out. I knew that he logged right. So I'm going to go in for a Goblin Gang behind the Musketeers and behind the Knight. So he wasn't expecting that. And the Mortar was distracted on the left. So he kind of loaded up on the left thinking I was going to push that way. But I didn't. And I pushed right because he used his log. So you've got to be very spell aware in these kind of matchups. Just what's in hand and what is not. I'm now going to show this matchup against Minor Dark Prince, Spam, Poison. So this is an okay matchup for him. He should probably do a bit better, but I think I play this really, really well. So we're going to pump up to start. After he drops down his Goblin Hut. So we're just trying to figure out what his deck is at this point. And here it's okay to accept damage. Because you kind of need to be honest. To protect the pump and get that elixir lead. So we took 1,000 damage, but we've gained a pretty big elixir lead. With a very healthy pump and an elixir lead as well. So, and here what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to bait out another poison. Or some kind of a big spell like that. And just kind of test out what kind of spells he does have. So he doesn't have a choice at this point. He's got to poison. And we're going to get damage on the tower too, as you can see. So this is a very good little play to do. Testing him out as well as getting some nice damage. Keeping that elixir lead and also stopping him from poisoning the pump. So we've gone in for a pump again. I'm going to drop down a knight, I believe, and then kind of pull most of the minion horde to the side, zap it, and then that goes down really nicely. The Dark Prince and everything else doesn't get damage. Always going to block that miner. I know he doesn't have poison in cycle, so he can't do a massive amount about poisoning the pump with the gang. So I've got the choice now. I can go in for that same Battle Ram minion horde push, or I can pump up, and I decide to pump up. Oops, that was not great, was it? From my friend Big Bang here. So I know most of his stuff is out of cycle. His zap is definitely out of cycle because he zapped on the gang on the pump. So Dark Prince goes down, and I know I've taken this tower because I caught him off guard with no spells in hand. Again, great block on the miner. As long as you get the Goblin Gang blocks perfect with this deck, then you'll win against these miner decks pretty nicely. I'm going to split 2 musks away from the more damage side in case he wants to poison. That kind of doesn't really help his main game plan. And I'm going to stack up on the left, and I think I knew that he was going to come in with a minion horde, or I thought he'd come in with a minion horde, but he went for a Dark Prince, which I guess works out okay for him. And now it's just a case of how much can I avoid the spam. Everything kind of spread out really nicely. As long as you don't bulk up your gang and your minion horde into one zap, then you're going to be fine. Use your Ice Spirit for the minion hordes. That's the thing about this this 3 Musketeer deck. The Ice Spirit really helps against spams and also stopping giants and all that kind of stuff in their tracks. So very nice win. Just blocking everything at this point. He's not getting through. I'm not letting him through. So that's a very good win. And I would highly recommend this deck if any of you are looking for a very, very solid 3 Musketeer ladder deck. It may work in challenges too. I'm not 100% sure. Haven't tried it. But yeah. You probably need max 3 musketeers for this to work nicely on ladder, or just have high level musketeers for your trophy range. So as long as people can't fireball them in one, then you'll be good. We're going to do a live game just for the hell of it, just for a little bit of fun, and to see how we can do. So, good luck. We're going to probably pump up straight away in the middle, because we don't know what kind of spells he's got. We don't know whether he's got a rocket. And we're going to hover a knight, because we can easily block. Oh, he's going to fireball. Okay. So, I don't have my ram ready, so I'm just going to go for a knight into the more damaged lane. Just kind of to cycle and see what he's got. Okay. So, I'm probably just going to go for a goblin gang here. Just see if we can take out that mega minion. Okay. That should be good. Mega minion probably won't need dealing with at all. So I'm going to get ready to pump up again. Oh, okay, he's going to come in with that. So I'm just going to surround the mega minion, and that should be good. Excuse me. And I'm going to pump up over... Yeah, I'm going to pump up here. His gang was a complete waste. I'm not even going to be... I can't speak. I'm not going to need to defend any of it. So he's done that. He spent a lot of elixir. He's probably going to be at like 2 elixir right now or something like that. So, ideally, I want to get a bit of a push going. So at this point, I'm going to come in with my my ram and my gang. I wanted my minion horde on top, but that's probably going to be okay for now. That'll do in terms of aggressiveness. And I'll probably want to pump up just one more time before we get into the end of the game. So I'm going to do that right now. It does mean that I cycled a knight pretty aggressively, but should be okay. Is he giving up? I don't really understand. No, he's not giving up. He's just not got that much elixir. Okay. So I'm going to guess he has balloon. I'm going to split the musketeers towards the least damage side and kind of see what he does with them from there. Yeah, so he's going to go for... let's zap these. Yeah, he's going to go for fireball on the 2 on the right. Get a pretty horrible zap, miss most of the gang, and that left tower is going to go down. So that's how easy it is, really. You've just got to kind of got to bide your time until double elixir and get some pretty nasty pushes going, as you can see. I mean, the levels might not help him out that much, but his fireball won't be in cycle yet. But yeah, we're gonna be pretty good if he decides to fireball. Zap. I think I missed one of those pesky little skeletons there, but we're gonna probably 3 crown, maybe not, probably not. Anyway, you kind of see how juicy this deck is. We nearly got the 3 crown, so good game, well played, and I never really had any problems at all. I can't resist, just can't resist, guys. I'm gonna play another. So, again, pretty good starting hand. I'll probably just pump up right from the start, go very aggressive without seeing what he does, because I'm not too worried against level 12s. Okay, maybe I am because they have a level 8 Dark Prince. What is that about? I'm going to block that and then go in with the Ice Spirit to just delay that. I kind of want to get a Battle Ram in front, maybe? Is it going to go in front? Okay, and now I'm going to send in the Goblin Gang. He has crazy card levels. What is this? What kind of level 12 has these levels, dude? I don't even have a level 8. I think he has more... He has more max epics than I do. Anyway, we're going to finesse this dude for sure. I doubt he has a rocket. I think he's got the Golem deck. So I'm going to pump up again, try and get a big elixir lead. And... Okay, so... I'm definitely going to go aggressive. Yeah, this is good. This is good. He may tornado and zap, or just going for the zap. Oh, that prince is going to get absolutely melted. We're going to take the tower and probably take out quite a bit of his pump. I'm just going to zap that down, and then I'm going to pump up again because I want to save my knight for his princes, so that then it's back in cycle. As you can see, it's just here. So if he goes with a Dark Prince rush, then we're not going to have too many issues. At this point, I think I'm just going to cycle a knight. And then I'm probably just going to go for a battle ram down the left. Not too aggressive, but just to let him know that I'm probably going to come in with some musketeers right here. And I need to be careful of that, I guess. As long as we can take out the Dark Prince, we're actually going to be fine. Yeah. Good. Battle ram to distract. Everything's going to get distracted nicely. We're going to come in with another minion horde and an Ice Spirit over here. He's going to try and tornado it all together, but it's going to get Ice Spirited. So that should be GG, to be honest. I'm just going to split some musketeers down this lane, and he's going to pump up with 20 seconds left. So, you know, it's probably probably not the best move to do. I don't know how you say your name, but there we go. Okay, so he went for that. That was really weird. I don't understand what that was about. I'm guessing that pump was legit. I don't think I've ever seen someone do something like that before. Just to let you guys know, a pump with 20 seconds left doesn't do anything. It spends 6 elixir, and it should get 9 back over the whole duration. But when you've got 20 seconds left, it doesn't. I don't even think it won't get the 6 back at all. So, yeah. That's going to do it for today, guys. This has been a bit of a deck showcase, as well as just a season overview for my chilled season. And if you enjoyed it, then leave a like, a comment, and subscribe to join the Groge gang. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.